Hello everyone, Sam here from creativecreatingsystems.com, making this a small video about Euro-Aussie entry today. Euro-Aussie, today's entry of Euro-Aussie, how I had it, and now I still, that entry is still, the trade is still going on, and I'm holding on to it, so I just wanted to show that how I hold the trade for the maximum pippage, right? Some you see that's like 130, 140, 80, 90. Why? So let me just show it to you here. So let's get started. This is the monthly chart I made for my subscriber. Every weekend I made new charts. So, according to my analysis. So this is the monthly chart I made on the 19th, and I said that 5473 is the key number, like the downside. Means below this number, it will go down. This number is right there, 5473, and the price was right there, right? At the time, you can see the 5469. And then weekly chart says another number, which is also very close by. See this 5455, 5473. These are the two numbers. So I said 5455, like the downside below that. So 5473 and 5455, these are the two close by numbers were the concern, the borderline, right? So when I see how I monitor the trade on a 20-minute chart, I have the charts open, all the 20-minute charts, and have my alarm on. So when the alarm beeps, I know that there is a setup, right? So notice that the EA, the price was up here, bullish, and then it started dropping. And this is the day started, 11:24. This was the previous day. And this time, see, this looks like an entry, but the time is 2100, which is like 4 o'clock in the evening. Okay, my time is closed already, 1 o'clock, finish, finito. Right? From there on until London Open, I don't trade. So this is not the one. Then all of these were out of my time. This entry came when it is around 2 hours, almost like an hour and a half into London Open, after London session, right? London session opens at 10 o'clock. This is 11:45. So that's where I posted on the Telegram as well. Here you can see it's EA making a short, GAE, all of those charts and all of that. But this entry on the Telegrams, EA making a short, right? So, and then I took it. Now it start to go down, and then and my sell comes here at break even plus a little bit, right? But the trend is still not trend. The trade is still going on. It's live. You can see here that the price are you see the price changing, so it is alive. It's a live trade right now. I have not closed it yet. Now my entry is right there, the upper line, right? So if I try to measure that how many pips so far, it's 58 pips, but I'm not closing it. Why? That's the question. Why? Right? So if I can show you that, okay, the main concern is that the target, how much I can go for, how many pips more, what is the high of the day, and where's my entry. These are the two main things that concern or are very important to determine the target. So let's go on a live chart here on the month, this one, and then where the heck is, oh, hold on. All right, here. So now here, see this indicator that shows the daily range of this pair. This daily range, this pair's daily range is 155. Yesterday, the market was kind of slow on this one, so it's 130. So 155, their daily range, and 130 it posted yesterday, and today it's still only 88. And it has gone to, it has caught the direction. It's going into the direction, right? So it's not going to make a turn now. So it's going to go and fulfill at least maybe around, not if not 155, maybe around 130 at least, right? That's what I'm expecting. Can do anything you want, right? But I'm expecting that maybe around 130 again, it will post 130 daily range. So where's 130 daily range will come up on the chart. So let's go take a look. Now the daily range is from the high of the day and the low of the day. So the low of the day is obviously here. The high of the day is the day started to see the white dotted line. So that's what it is. So now you can see here the day started this high, right? So I'm gonna mark this, and Now we need 130, so 125, 129, 130 is right there, right? So let's say if it is, post the same amount of pivot as yesterday, 130, it will come here. Just before that was a daily pivot, right? This is S1, S2, what is it? S2, right? S2, and we are here. So now my entry is here. My entry, so I'm gonna take it from my entry to the daily pivot and see just before the daily range. Daily pivot is a good area, it usually bounces something, right? So let's see. So from my entry to the daily pivot S2 is 98 pip, right? Now it is me. It's upon me now that if I want to take, is it enough for me? That the question is that 98 pip is enough for me. If they are enough for me, that's fine. Close the trade and run. If not, if I want to take a chance and hold on to it the next day and the next day, people do a lot of different things, right? But I don't, because I know that every day, see that it goes up and then it comes down. Then the next day it goes up. So if you go short here and then you're holding, then up until here, after 2 days, you have nothing. But when you were here, cash out. Then go long, cash out. That this is how it is. A daily basis. If you find the entry, you can get in, get out, take your 70, 80 to maybe 140, 50, and run. So now the question is that if I want to hold on to it, right now it is how much I'm in profit is like 58, right? But I don't want that. Now there's another SNR level coming in the way, is 53, 54, and we may bounce from there. But I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to take my chances, and I'm going to go for the daily pivot S2, which is 153.40, and then even there we are doing what? Let me see if I can. I forgot 120, right? So even 10 pip, even less than the yesterday range, not the daily average. The daily average is 155, right? The daily 60-day average is 155, but yesterday it posted 130. So let's say again it do that, then it is going to touch that S2. So that's where I'm gonna wait and then cash out 98 pips. So 98. So let's say I would say okay, 95 plus pip. This is what I'm doing. Usually I do this, all of this ahead of time. This is how I do. So I wrote down everything, this and that, everything, and then here's a 95 pip. I'm expecting, and then once it's there, I'll close. I'll record the chart and then close. Then I'll let you know. I'll show it. I'll post it on the Telegram and other places, right? So this is how it's calculated. It's based on my weekly charts, weekly direction. That if some goes in my direction, some don't, right? Some the chart I said for my weekly direction that okay, it will drop below this level, but it goes up. It all depends on the news, what kind of funding we get, right? So sometimes, and nobody knows what kind of funding we're going to get. That's into the future, right? So if the funding come against me, my chart goes bad, and that pair I don't either I don't trade or I trade in the direction of the news. If I was expecting that it's going to go down below a level, right? For example, here, see what happened here? It came down here and then it bounced from here, right? And never gave a long entry. There was a long entry here, but it went bad and then it went down. The price went down here, right? So now even this one is into the London session. It's a 1200 hour, right? Yesterday, I guess, and then it came down. But what I was saying, yeah. So that's the idea that every day you get in and you get out. So I was watching it, and then the price below this zone 54.30, 73 and 54.55, and staying below. And then here's the entry, and here's the trade. And then how I calculated all of that, I just showed you. It's a 95 pip. I'm going to close right around here. May go a little bit more, but I don't care. Simple as that. Okay, so this is how it is. So like systematic, calculated everything. A couple of other entries that I made, they went bad at break even, no loss at all, right? So it's nothing happened, like no trade was open, at all. No loss, no gain, nothing. So forget about it. But this one is going and a couple others. So this is the one that I will show you the chart. Then once it's hit this area here, because it's going to hit slowly, but yeah, surely. This is 10:51 right now, 10:51 a.m. So around 11, 12, 1 o'clock, it will probably hit there. Okay. So I'm gonna close the video now. I hope you understand that how to make the entry properly using the system and wait for the maximum amount of pippage based on the daily range, SNR level, all of that. All right, so bye for now and talk to you guys later.